Okay. You're gonna...
Hi, Ian. How are you?
Hi, I'm great, Dawn. How are you today?
I'm great. It's nice to see you again.
Great to see you as always.
So it is Thursday, the 8th, and got my virtual background because we're doing this on Zoom, which is good because we can't get into the office in the morning. But anyway, um, there's a football game coming up.
There he
Do you
is.
watch football?
I do, of course. I was disappointed my Eagles aren't in it, but just
I'm iffy. Like, I'll be honest, like I usually was like, nah, I'm not watching it ever. Like after a while we stopped watching it, but then this year we kind of like picked up a little bit, watched a game here and there. But we did watch the um, you know, games to the Super Bowl, I guess. I don't quarter wild card game we watched, and then we did watch the last two games last weekend, but not a huge fan of either one of them. I used to be a San Francisco fan though, like huge when I was younger. Picture like I had everything San Francisco, but kind of got out of that. So
yeah. I think the sentiment, at least in this area, is nobody's a big fan of either team. So it's a matter of picking the less of two evils, so to speak.
I know.
Yeah.
Except my friend. She's a huge I will give it to her. We would go out to um like the car shows and things like that when we were younger, like in our 20s. And she always stayed true to San Francisco. Like she's been a fan for as long as I've known her, and she wore her San Francisco sweatshirt the other last weekend, and she's always been true. I mean, she does like the Eagles as well, but she's been true to San Fran, and she is beyond excited that they're in the Super Bowl. I'm really hoping they win for her, and I'm just really hoping they win because of all the controversy that's been going on, because I will tell you, and yes, I'm going to say it on YouTube, that I am not a Swiftie. I'm
I'm not
tired of. Are you a
even...
Swiftie?
No,
Oh,
God, no.
right. Yeah, I see. I knew I loved you for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, I just fine. That's a reason that so many people are going with Kansas City for Taylor Swift.
Yes.
It's like, okay,
It- it-
not for me.
I listen. I She's very, very talented. She's
Oh, yeah.
talented. She's a smart businesswoman. She knows what she wants. She knows what she's doing. I get it. Totally get it. Her very first album, I loved, right? I loved the album, but then it started sounding the same. Like all of her music started sounding the same. And then it started like, and I was just like, okay, like I stopped, I would listen, but then with this whole thing going on with all this stuff, it's like, God, I get it, but is it really that big of a deal? Like, I don't know. It's just there's so many like conspiracy theories and stuff too. Because I told Dave, I was like, I got a theory. And he's like, what's the theory? And I said that Kansas City's already going to win. We know it because of Taylor Swift. And he's going to retire on the field or retire right after. And I have a feeling he's going to propose to her on the field. That's what I think.
Wow. All right. Well, then that remains to be seen. Now,
Exactly.
interestingly enough, believe it or not, I heard this morning on sports radio earlier this week, San Francisco's favored, which is
Yeah.
surprising. I leaning towards San Francisco. I want them to win
Me too.
because Kansas City did last year against our Eagles.
Yes.
So I think Kansas City will win, but I'm rooting for San Francisco if I had to choose one because they both can't lose, can they?
Right. And I'm rooting for San Francisco too. Like all because I'm just tired of the whole Kansas City hype and hoopla and whatever. And I love Andy Reid.
He's
Absolutely love him. I
good.
thought he's a great coach. Yes. Are they very good? They are really good. However, I get tired of the hype because it's just, and I'm just like, I don't get sucked in with that stuff. And I'm just like, really, come on, it's like over. But I don't know, it just feels like it to me that he's going to propose to her on the field because they're all about big, right? She's all about big. She's got to be like all whatever. So I just have a feeling. I could be completely wrong and just like assuming all this or whatever, but that is my prediction.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens, right?
Right.
Maybe if they win, he proposes, or maybe if they lose, he proposes. We'll see.
Right. Because I always think, and I always get these conspiracy theories that when something is going on and they're making big hype about something for one of the teams, that team always wins. And I go back to when Baltimore won, when Ray Lewis was retiring. Oh, they
Mhm.
won. I went back to when, Tom Brady, it was going to be his like whatever thing. They won. When I went back to like, so I go back like in the thing, and it doesn't always happen, but I've seen it where it's like all of a sudden it's like they're the favorite and then they're not there. Like what happened? Like, did they really play bad football and make bad calls like Detroit did? Or is it because they already know who's going to win? Because wouldn't this be like Andy Reid's like third or fourth Super Bowl win or something in like a sort of like if if he wins, it's going to be something I don't even know. There was like some big hype about it. So that's my theory.
Yeah, but we're gonna see. Looking forward to the game. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I really don't want to watch, but I'm probably going to end up watching. We all do, right? For
Yeah,
the
and because of
commercials.
the commercials,
I
hopefully.
want the commercials. I'm going to watch for the commercials. Right? So, yeah. Oh, but cool.
Yeah,
So,
well, enjoy the game, and we'll chit chat about it afterwards for sure.
yeah, absolutely. And then right before the game, reminder everybody, we're having our event, and it will be at 11 a.m. at the Southampton Keller Williams office, 11 to 1 p.m. So don't forget. So there's plenty of time to get the event out of the way and then get home to do whatever you need to do for your Super Bowl stuff.
Absolutely.
Right? Awesome. Perfect. All
Okay,
right.
so
I'll see you later.
have a
Have a
great
great day. It was
day.
nice chatting. All right.
Take care, you too. Bye bye.
Bye.